In this video, we'll take a look at how you can also convert text to a shape. So this allows you to be able to convert that text layer into a shape layer, and then you have all of the abilities to use any of the shape functions on your text. Now keep in mind, whenever you do this, you will lose type functions and options. So you might want to make a copy of your layer first before you convert it to a shape, but I'll show you how to do that. So if you go ahead and click on the type tool, and we just click out here in the middle, make sure you have a lighter color selected as I do at the top, and we can just type in something here. So we'll type heart, and we'll just center this up a little bit. Okay, and then now what we can do is we can convert this type layer into a shape layer. So you might want to make a copy. We can click on the text layer and hold it over the new layer button, and it'll make a copy for us. And then we'll go ahead and hide that text layer. That just is a fail-safe way of knowing that if we make any mistakes, we can always come back to the original type layer. Using Arial with the standard defaults might not be a big deal, but if you have some intricate character designs or paragraph designs or anything like that that you want to come back to, I always just make a copy and work on the copy just in case. So if you right click on the text layer, you can see we have convert to shape, and that will go ahead and do that for us. Or you can go to the top and go to type, and then you can also click on convert to shape here. And when it does, you'll see over in the layers panel, now it is a shape layer, not a text layer. So if we hide that, they look identical, except one's going to allow us to still have all the type options, while the other is going to allow us to have shape options. So if we go to our shape tool, now we have the ability to do any of our shape attributes that we would like to do with this. So we can fill this in with, say, a gradient if we wanted to. We could give it a stroke if we would like to. So we can stroke that path. Let's make this bigger so you can see. That's too big. There we go. So we've given it a stroke, we've given it a gradient. We can change the stroke lines if we wanted to make them like dots or something like that. We could get rid of the fill altogether and just see those dots. So being able to have the option to turn this into a shape really helps out. Not only do you have those standard options, but you have the other options of intersecting shapes and aligning them. So you could come up with some way of having multiple shapes and then exclude out, say, the text shape from your other shapes. So you really have a lot of options that you can do with this. And also you can, make any of the edits that you would do with a normal shape. So you could take your selection tool and you could come in here and you can move these points around. You could convert the handles and do whatever you would like. This is something you wouldn't be able to do with the type tool because the type tool is just going to give us those basic typography options. But now we can begin really editing these as shapes. So hopefully that gives you some ideas that you can use for text in your projects.